I've not seen anything more dumb than these 9 things. And welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time, welcome here. So today we're discussing 9 dumb intimate things that single men should stop doing. See, when something is dumb, it's not smart. Yeah, it's not smart. It's totally self-destructive. It's totally, it's something that puts the men community down. It hasn't helped anybody. It has ruined a lot of people in the men community as well. So you shouldn't be in that crowd. You should actually totally remove yourself from that mass of men who are still doing this. Maybe because they haven't watched this video, so they don't know better. Well, however, that's why you should also share this video, okay? So I'm sharing with you 9 dumb intimate things that you should stop doing. And when I say intimate, I mean things that have to do with your sexuality, relationship, love, women, and all of that. Okay? The 9th one will summarize all of this dumbness and tell you exactly why you should never be found in the company of men who do this. You need to like this video right now, subscribe, and make sure that you have put notifications on. That way more people can get to know this video and you will not miss anyone. Okay, so straight into the 9 things. Number 1, stop doing to your intimate self is to quit the high alcohol intake and smoking. Excess of everything is bad for you, and intimately it doesn't work well with down below. Okay, if you want to be a man who is in his prime, firing on all engines much later in life and right now, and enjoy it into your old age, then you should totally discourage yourself from excessive intake of alcohol and smoke, whatever brand it is, because we have seen this happen a lot of times in the men community. We have lost a lot of men in the men community because of this, health-wise, and it's really painful that a lot of more people are not learning lessons. They are not seeing this and saying, okay, I quit, I want to do better. You need to, gather the nerves, the spine, to quit what doesn't benefit you and your health. You totally need to. Number 2, stop focusing on women and sex as the goal. Women and sex are not the goal for your life. Hey, they lied to you. They did. See, it never runs dry. Men and women will always meet, will always cohabit, will always, get entangled. Yeah, but life is bigger than that. Life is not all about sex. Sex is part of life. All of that is going to be a continuum. You don't want to hurt yourself and keep yourself away from enjoying life just because you are hooked up on women and sex. Right now, as a young man, that shouldn't be your focus. Focus on life. Focus on the finer things in life. You should. Yeah. Ask yourself, why do I need a girlfriend now? Why? Why? If you are not ready to get married, for instance, why should you restrict yourself to having a girlfriend? When you can be friends with a lot of women that platonically, you can tour the world, you can make a lot of friends. Why are you hooked up on having a girlfriend? They say it's bougie, you're a Jew man if you don't have a girlfriend at this age. Don't mind them. Okay? See, there's so much more opportunities that you need to explore. You can't even see it because you're just hooked up on women, sex. Paying attention to what's happening to your, physiology. Paying attention to what's happening to your genitals. That is kept you away from knowing that you are a prize. The world needs you. There's so much more things you can achieve for yourself, your family, and your generations unborn. That women and sex now can totally ruin it. And every day, there are examples of men getting destroyed by these habits, and yet, I don't seem to, maybe it's just me, but I don't seem to see a lot of men taking up the challenge to be better. And that's why you should. You should, okay? Women and sex are not the goal. They are part of life. God made them. God knew it was beautiful. But God also knows how much more He can add to your life, that you shouldn't ruin it. Okay? The 3rd dumb intimate thing I think you need to stop is having indiscriminate sex. Like, you think that sex is something you share to as many women as you meet. That's so weak. That's so weak. Having sex at every point. You go to a party, the girl is available, you hook up. You get to a church and the girl looks your way and flashes at you, you hook up. You go to, you travel, you see a call girl, she's ready, you hook up. Why are you so weak? Why are you so predictable? Have you asked yourself about that? Why are you every girl's target and they can count you off as done? Why? Why? Ask yourself. Having indiscriminate sex has, affected the men community so much, and I'm sure you know, right? Being able to plug your genitals at everything that passes that is female is weakness. It's a lot of weakness that you need to work on. And the truth is, we have so glorified this sex thing that people have asked other men. Most men have continued on this path and come back depressed all the time. Then they want to get some more women, get down with more women, thinking that will cure the depression they feel. They come back feeling worse. Indiscriminate sex does not add anything to you. It doesn't even make you to be able to take care of one woman. You end up having one woman later in life and can't sexually satisfy her because you don't even get it. You don't get it. It's not what you see. It's not what they make you believe. Okay, it's fun. God made it. It's beautiful, but within a confine. If you abuse it, you are going to look back and regret ever starting. I'm your voice of reasoning today to say, do not do it. And most men go ahead to do this out of body experience. Like, you hook up with a girl, you don't even know her name. That means you're doing this with your body, but your soul and spirit is not there. So many people have hooked up with girls that afterward they're like, oh my God, what if she does this to me? And totally scared for their life. But the next minute you see yourself drawn like a sheep to the slaughter and you're going to the next girl. Girls are meaning you and they are getting you. That's not the quality of men that we need in 2022, okay? And I'm serious about it. The next dumb intimate thing you should totally stop doing is paying and supporting abortions and people who are running away from pregnancies. So, you've gotten down with this girl or with this lady or with these women and you didn't use protection, which is another topic I'm going to treat, and then pregnancy has happened, your own child. You have planted a seed that is growing and you have the effrontery to pay or to support or tell her to go abort it. Excuse me, that makes you one of the people that have given the men community issues. Yeah, so you are spreading this weakness around. It doesn't tell well for you. Now think about it. A child from your own loins, you are willing to let him or her go just because you're immature, because you're weak, but you're doing the action that is bringing pregnancy to happen. So why can't you take responsibility for it? Why? Because sex is controlling you. You're no longer in charge of your genitals and your senses. Think about it. It just totally doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to the women community. It has never made sense to the men community. Right? Why will you ask a woman to go for abortion? Do you know what it takes? Have you been in the labor room before to have, to understand the kind of experience that it goes through? Do you know what happens with the woman's body? Yeah, you shouldn't. Stop it. Yeah, stop it. If you have paid for abortion before, you should totally go repent and stop it. You are an ancestor in the making. You shouldn't make your world different. You shouldn't put a pressure on yourself and the next generation because of your acts today. You are responsible for the things that are going to be an offshoot of the experiences that your next generation is going to experience. You want them to experience good things, don't you? Okay, don't do that. Don't support abortions. Don't do it. If it happens because you're careless or whatever, you're not ready, take responsibility for your own seed. Yeah, do. Okay. Now, another dumb thing you need to stop doing or never get into at all, okay, is to keep having sex with women you are not sure of their medical history. Why do you jump into intimacy with any woman without finding out whether you're medically fit, whether she's infected, you're not using protection? Why? Is that how much you don't value yourself? Is that how much you are driven by sex? Is that how much you don't think that you are a human being worth the living? Think about it. And I see this a lot, and I actually think it's foolishness. Trust me, right? So from my personal experience as well, you see a lot of men, and you guys are talking, you're being friends. Next thing, they want to hop into bed with you, and you're wondering, is he not thinking of saving his life? What if I am to kill him? What if I have a killer disease? What if I have something that will render his sperm ineffective for life, and he's going to jump into bed without checking? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Okay, why would you want to get down with any woman without making sure that you're safe and she is safe? Think about it. You should stop that foolishness in 2022. You shouldn't do that. Okay, now you should also be somebody who is telling men that about why they shouldn't. So why should you be doing it? Think about it. So stop doing it. Stop doing it. Stop all of this, not caring for yourself. Stop all of this putting women on a pedestal. Oh, she told me she's safe. She told me she's free. She told me she's I just feel she's beautiful. She can't have a killer disease. She can't be infected. Are you okay? Wake up. This weakness is killing the men community. It's affecting women and children. It's killing families. Okay? Many people have gotten to where they finally are ready to settle down, and there's a lot of complications around fertility, around their life, around being able to even live a longer life to enjoy life. Don't do it. Okay? Okay, now the next dumb intimate thing that you should stop doing, or you shouldn't do, is taking your health for granted. A lot of men are found in hospitals only in an emergency, brought in by loved ones. Why? You keep ignoring how you feel. You keep thinking hospital is for women and children. I shouldn't just go there. It feels weak to just be going for checkup. Wake up. Dump these ideas and ideologies that haven't helped you. Okay? Take care of yourself. You feel a headache, you feel dumb, you feel numb in some part of your body, you are feeling, any which way, go out there. You should have a personal doctor even. That's how much attractive you become when you are a man who is intentional about his health. Okay? Go to your personal doctor and do a check. Take treatment where you need to. Stop leaving the responsibility of your health to nobody, and at the end of the day, become a burden to your family. Right now, when you are young, you can begin to acquire healthy habits that will make sure that you don't have a stroke later in life, you don't have high blood pressure, and all of those things. And it doesn't even matter whether it runs in your family. You can take control of your health now as a man. And I don't see this a lot, and I think it's very important. It's really dumb not to, because we need you. The world needs you. Okay? Stop taking yourself as, nobody cares for me. I'm just man. Men are not supposed to complain. Stop that. Throw all of that mindset away in the dustbin. Don't do it. Okay? Now, I'm going to run through this really fast. Okay, so number 7. Getting hooked on pornography. Yeah. See, that thing is a lie. It's a lie. You're going to kill yourself for nothing. Keep your sanity. Stop getting hooked on it. Okay? Those are actors. It's not real life. Because it will lead you to a whole lot of extreme things that will hurt your health at the end of the day. You know what you should be doing? Learning about having sex the right way, understanding a woman's body. And you can get that knowledge from books, from good movies, from interacting with friends, older friends. Don't let them lie to you. Porn has done no one good. It has done no one any good. Okay? Dissociate from it. Stop paying attention to what's happening in your genitals. It's just that your body is saying, we are ready to do this. But you shouldn't obey your body. Your body should obey you. Yeah? Your body should obey you, not the other way around. Okay? Now, you are going to be better off being in control of your emotions, in control of your sexuality. And that's how to start being in control of your life entirely. Alright, the 8th point, the 8th thing you should stop doing, dumb intimate thing you should stop doing, is stop masturbating. Yes, you heard it. Stop masturbating. You know how that thing has messed up your mind. You know how much that messed up your genitals. You know how much that messed up your mood. So do I need to say more? Just stop. Just stop. Find something else to do when the urge comes. Engage yourself in physical activities. Most men are no longer so active, going out to play football, handball, hang out with well-meaning men, not just sitting down to drink and eat and then have pot belly. Go out and do active sports. Find something you do as a hobby that is regular, right? Forget masturbating. It will affect your sex life down the line, and you don't want to do that, okay? The final point which summarizes all of this is this is gold, guys. This is real gold. I told you from the beginning, okay? Right? Now, stop living life without a plan. Stop all of this life, wake up and face wherever your belly is facing. Okay, get a life plan. What kind of family do you want to build? Write it down, draw it. What kind of wife do you want to have? What kind of children do you want to raise? Okay, what kind of career will give you total fulfillment? What is your innermost desire to understand about God and yourself? What are the things that you want to achieve at certain times? Those are the things you should totally sit down and write, plan over, and begin to work towards. Don't live your life anyhow. Don't be the person that just gets into a career because they said it's cool, it pays more. But when you get there, it's not connected to your core. Find what is connected to your core and pursue them. Yeah, you matter so much to the world that you can't live your life like the masses. And I keep saying this, and I've said it over and over again. If you listen to me in this particular video, you'll notice a theme. I am so about men who can stand out from the crowd. Enough of the sheep moving in one direction. You need to stand up from the crowd so that other men from the masses can join you. You need to be attractive. You need to make the men community proud. Okay? No, so you need to stop doing these things and have a plan. What do you want to achieve in 2022? In your finances, in your relationship, in your family, in your career, in your sports life, in your sex life, in your spirituality. Think about these things holistically and begin to work through them. When you're busy with your life plan, trust me, masturbating, indiscriminate sex, and all of those things will fall out by themselves because you have a much, burning desire to become even better, to be the best that you can be. The goal is to be happy. The goal is to find the final things in life. The goal is to understand what's happening at every point in your life and connect to a source that never runs dry, which is your maker. Okay? So whatever that would jeopardize that, do away with them. Do away with them, will you? I know you would. I trust you. Do subscribe right now. Give this video a thumbs up so that another man can find it and we can be saving somebody's life today. Okay? Until I come your way again, you know what to do. Share this with the man you love and keep being fantastic.